Over 840 million eggs are eaten in Maryland every year. But what if eggs raised in Maryland could make positive change across the globe? Let's not jump ahead, though, because whether you believe the chicken or the egg came first, we know it all starts on a farm. At Orchard Breeze Farm in Thurmont, Maryland, farmer Jimmy Grinder believes in raising animals the old-fashioned way. To him, that means pasture-raised and 100% hormone and antibiotic-free.
They can fend for themselves, but they still need taken care of. I go around, like I said, every day, boy, and check on the animals and make sure everybody's feeling good. I mean, to me, if you ain't gonna give it a good life and take pride in it, why have it?
And while for the most part, Jimmy is a one-man show, he does have a couple helpers.
That's Bear and Eli.
Jimmy's first night on the farm, he lost 10 chickens. The next night, he lost 10 more. He knew he needed a little help, and after finding 2 Great Pyrenees dogs for sale in the local paper, he figured he'd give it a shot.
So I called the place, and I'm like, well, do you think them dogs will watch chickens? And the guy's like, well, yeah, if you get them when they're a puppy, 8 weeks old, they'll watch anything, you put them with, they'll get attached to it.
And since then, Bear and Eli have been protecting Jimmy's flock, which has grown to over 300 egg layers. Orchard Breeze is bigger than Jimmy ever imagined, especially when it all started because he was given some surprising news after 25 years in construction.
2008, when everything fell apart, my boss said, you're the youngest one here and you're not related, you gotta go.
Hoping to feed himself over the winter, Jimmy took his last unemployment check and bought a pig, a chicken, some feed, and never looked back.
When I got the first pig butchered, I set it in a cooler in front of my house in the yard, put a little sign on it with the prices. Come home that night, the meat was gone, the money was in the cooler. And like I said, I haven't looked back now. It's pretty wild to think I just started to feed myself, and here I am. But I never would have thought a dozen of my eggs would have got $800 for them. Expensive dozen egg, but hey, went for a good cause, you know what I mean?
You heard that right. At the only farmer's market where Jimmy can be found every Sunday, 2 of his eggs raised over $800. But let's just say that these eggs were a little different. Like Jimmy said, these eggs weren't for boiling, frying, or scrambling, but instead went to support a good cause. After being affected by images of the Ukrainian war, Janet Terry, the president and founder of the Olney Farmers Market, knew she had to do something.
This is a central gathering place now in the Olney area. So I thought, let's take advantage of having 2,000 to 3,000 customers in our high season, and let's see how we can band together. We want to help. This is what we do.
Janet brainstormed and partnered with Greg Mort and his son John Mort, 2 nationally renowned Maryland artists whose artwork has been displayed in the Smithsonian and White House. Not only that, but the 2 artists have had a yearly family tradition of painting Easter eggs. And I'm sure you can guess where the Morts buy their eggs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But of course, this Easter, the eggs had an even deeper meaning and purpose, as Greg and John put a twist on tradition and donated the eggs to the Olney Farmers Market to be raffled off for relief for Ukrainian displaced refugees.
It is now 12:30. We will be raffling off 2 hand-painted eggs in support of Ukrainian children. 100% of the proceeds go straight to the children.
I know that we both felt the impulse to try to do something of meaning or that would benefit the people in Ukraine who are under such stress and such an unbelievably painful, difficult moment. But not being a diplomat or a soldier or even Ukrainian, you are faced with sort of a limited set of opportunities, but I can do something with my creativity.
Artists have a job to do in terms of communication. They have a responsibility to humanity, as they have across the centuries. You should almost feel that that's part of your job as an artist.
We put it all together and said, wow, these eggs could be a solution to doing our part to help people fighting in this horrible war.
So put your name on both of these?
Oh, both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's remarkable that people have come together from the Olney Farmers Market to help some people that really need help right now. They really need our help.
And the winner is Jamal Cameron. Come on down and pick it up.
I don't even know what to say. I just figured they'd get eaten.
The beauty of art is that it's transcultural, and it crosses borders and needs no interpretation.
It is nice to think of something that is from this area, like Maryland eggs, going to benefit something that is happening so far away.
And if eggs from Maryland can make a difference, then maybe we all can too. Thanks for watching Maryland Farm and Harvest. We hope you liked the video. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. To learn more about our show and watch full episodes, check out mpt.org/farm or just click the link in the description.